You need to turn left here.
Is she gonna see what it looks like?
I'm not in right now. Eating, sleeping, sex. That's it.
All right, kids, put your forks down.
Thank God you're here.
Please welcome Mr. Bill Engvall.
Thank you very much. Oh, you're too nice. Thank you very much. It's great to be here at the Grove. Waited a long time to play this place, and we sold it out. Thank you for coming out tonight. We're going to have some fun here tonight. I've been married now for 21 years. Now, that being said, if you had a job for 21 years, you'd know that job inside and out, backwards and forwards, wouldn't you? I can honestly stand here tonight and tell you, after 21 years of marriage, I know no more about women than I knew the day I got interested in them. I know one thing. Before I got married, I had a backbone, and I had testicles. I know I had a backbone because I had an x-ray. And I know I had testicles because I used to make my own decisions. I could go the whole day without help from a woman. All of a sudden I got married and my brain just went, I can't even leave the house now without looking at my wife going, do I look all right? And I love when I get this response. Well, you're not wearing that, are you? No. No. See, I was in the closet and you weren't around to help me. So this must have been hanging right next to what you wanted me to wear. And I'm going to go change now. I figured out, when you're involved with a woman, it's like being shot at by a sniper, but you don't know where they're at. It's like you got this grassy knoll that just follows you around. See, ladies, I would love to stand here tonight and tell you that as guys, we think about stuff and we mull it around in our heads. We just ain't that deep. Guys got three basic needs, ladies. Eating, sleeping, and sex. That's it. See? And that is our whole day. Our whole day is consumed with getting to that next basic need. You ever watch a guy around a campfire? Watch him sometime. Just stares at it. Pokes it a little bit. Flips some sticks up on it. He's thinking. He's thinking, how can I get sex? See, guys, if we could go without sex, women would be in so much trouble, and they know that. But they also know this. They know we can't. And women, good God, y'all are like camels. Hell, you'll go months. You may not want to, but if this don't prove the point, by God, you will go the distance. I'll tell you what, I've about decided if it wasn't for the sex, I could be gay. Hell, then you're just hanging out with your buddies. It's just when they get that look in a deer camp like, hey, you're like, all right, I'm out of here. Women will set you up, too. Do not think they won't. Ladies, I really don't think you do it to be mean. I honestly don't. I think it's just part of the game. Like, you ever watched a cat play with a wounded mouse? They won't kill it because then they got nothing to play with. It's just women are in control, fellas. And I'm going to tell you this, and I tell you this not to get a hoot and holler from the women. Women have the power, and that is okay. Because when you relinquish the fact that you have no control, fellas, then you get to be a guy. You don't have to be the man and I'm head of the household. Forget that mess. You can just be a guy, which is great. Because when anything goes wrong, you just go, sorry, I'm just a guy. A long time ago, when my wife and I got engaged, I said to her, baby, I think I know what the key to a happy, long marriage is. She said, what is that? And I said, I'll handle all the hard decisions. You handle all the easy ones. And to this day, 21 years later, we ain't had a hard decision yet. Now, back to what I was starting with, is women will set you up. And this is just part of the control thing. My wife was going through my car one night. She said looking for a map. I know it's bogus. Because every time we drive anywhere, she knows exactly where we're going, has no problem telling me how to get there. We could be driving back to our own house, and my wife will turn to me and go, you need to turn left here. Thank God you're here. Hell, I'd have been lost in a field somewhere. Just driving in circles. Cop comes up. What's the problem here? My wife ain't around. I'm going to give you a warning this time. Don't be driving without your wife anymore. We could come up to a stop sign. My wife will go, you're going to have to stop. Oh, you saved my life again. How can I repay thee, princess? Which brings up another point. How come whenever I'm driving and I barely touch the brakes, out of the corner of my right eye, this is what I see. What is... Dustin Hoffman couldn't act that good. And like that's going to stop him from going through the windshield. I mean, let me tell you something. You are never going to hear this on the news. And the woman would have survived the crash, but she didn't grab the dashboard in time. Back to you, Jim. So, see a lot of finger pointing going on right now. So she's going through my truck. She finds a pack of cigarettes. And, you know, she's been on me to quit, and I know I should, because it'd shut her up. So she walks in the house with a pack of cigarettes. Now, instead of saying what a guy would say, which is, hey, found these in your truck, you're busted. My wife walks in and goes, Bill, are these yours? That, my friends, is what we call a setup question. She has given me the opportunity to lie. And I always figure honesty is the best policy, right, ladies? Oh, yeah. Kind of like when your parents used to tell you, if you just tell us the truth, you won't get in trouble. Hang on to that dream. So I said, yeah, baby, they're mine. Now, this is the leap that a woman can make that a guy just cannot follow. She looks me right in the eye, and she says, well, Bill, if you're lying to me about smoking, how do I know you're not sleeping with other women? What? Evel Knievel couldn't have made that leap. And of course, being a guy, I don't think before I talk. So I go, well, I guess you don't. Oh! Oh, come back here, little mouse. Come here. And if you've been involved with a woman long enough, you know that periodically we have to have what they like to call the come to Jesus meeting. And this is where they've had it and they want to talk. We had one 2 nights ago. We were sitting at the dinner table, me and the kids and my wife. We said grace, our forks were up. And my wife goes, all right. I was like, oh, hell. All right, kids, put your forks down. Mama's fixing to lose her mind. And I said, what is it? And she goes, I am not the only person in this house that knows how to load a dishwasher. And I innocently said, well, apparently you are. Now wait, because she had kind of the same reaction. She said, what do you mean by that? And I said, baby, we put our stuff in the dishwasher. And then you come in behind us and rearrange it. See, nobody told me that there had to be a pattern to the dishwasher. You know, guys, I'm going to inform you right now. It cannot go plate, bowl, saucer, plate, saucer. All right? That just don't work. It has to be a plate and all his buddies in a row. Then you have to have the brotherhood of bowls all together. And apparently, food will just stick to a fork in 1,000-degree water if there's a spoon anywhere near him. Laundry room, not even allowed in there anymore. Apparently some of you aren't either. Because I looked at the dial on the washing machine, and it said cold, warm, hot. Warm is right in the middle. That's where everything gets clean. No. No, no, no. Bill, the whites go in the hot water, and the colors go in the cold water. And then I found out that there's a whole nother group. It's called delicate things. And there's a whole cycle just for that. See, you can't, fellas, you can't just put a pair of jeans in with a pair of panties, because it just slaps them around the whole cycle. And their feelings get hurt. They're delicate. Tell you another way she set me up. One night we were lying in bed, we're kissing, we're making out, things are starting to progress, and one of my 3 basic needs is about to be met. Well, I've had dinner and I ain't tired. I'll let you do the math. And she just stopped. Just stopped. Ladies, guys can't just stop. It's like peeing. All right? It'll cause bodily injury if we just stop. And I said, what's wrong? And she looked me right in the eye with those big brown eyes, and she said, is there anything new you want to try in bed tonight? Oh, God. Oh, think. What is the right answer? Because I know as soon as I come up with something I think it'd be a little fun, I'm going to hear this. Where'd you learn that? Oh,